gentlemen, it is time for the Dirty 801 Boys Podcast.
Don't shy out of a little kid dick.
No. The weak and the sick. They're just taking up space. They're taking up space, man. Get over it.
On the record, my booty's so sweet. Booty's so sweet. He won't even last 10 seconds. Alright.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the big dick slinging motherfucking 801 Dirty 801 Boys Podcast. Fucked up a little bit.
Yeah,
What's up, fellas?
Just a dirty 801, boys.
We got our boy Valcone here. What's up, Valcone?
What to do?
Valcone's in the heezy. My boy Calzone.
What it do?
All right, fuck you, Calzone. Cool. How you guys been? I don't give a fuck.
Man.
You know what I do give a fuck about, though? I'm gonna start it off. Something happened the other day, fellas, at a party that I don't know if this has ever happened to you, Valcone.
Me specifically.
You specifically, because you got women. Because you've been with women before.
Okay.
Okay. No shit.
Good clarification. Nobody will be mad at me.
So my wife was telling the story the other day to all our friends, and I said something along the lines of something like, well, you do just fine because you got a big dick, is what she told me in front of all my friends. And guess what, guys? I don't know about you, but touchdown.
Yeah.
That's all you ever want to hear. That's all you ever want to hear in life is just a girl just casually mention that you got a big dick in front of the people that you love and care about the most.
You asking me if I have a big dick?
I ain't asking you nothing. I'm just letting you know this was a win in my life that everybody should...
That's a super win.
It's a super win. Has it ever happened to you before?
And sports commentary, that's a...
Yeah.
That's a home
tells you
run.
that.
That's a goddamn.
Okay.
That's a grand slam in the World Series in sports terms.
That's
right
like
there.
that's like your wife telling you have the biggest dick she's ever seen. Just because she
I
says
don't-
it doesn't mean
I don't
it's true.
believe it. I don't believe it.
Yeah, so if it comes from someone
In fact, my
with
wife.
negative connotations, then yeah.
My wife has already told me that I didn't have the biggest penis she ever seen. She just told me that penis was uncomfortable.
She's like...
And so I was
She's
down
lying
with
about
that.
too.
I was down with that.
She was
I'm
like-
okay with like a second or third place because I know I'm not lower than that.
It was uncomfortably
I hope
pleasurable.
I'm not lower than that.
Yeah, you didn't let her finish the sentence.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to be in the bottom 50. I didn't let her finish the sentence. It's not important.
No,
And
she
you
didn't
never
say...
let her finish, obviously.
She didn't say...
I fucking hate you.
She she didn't say no. It's you. No, because he could never get her there. Ooh. So she didn't say I had the biggest dick ever. She
Stay
just
for
said,
something. It's not the money.
She said I had a big.
You know what I mean?
Yes, that's true. She's more successful than me. But I agree with Calzone. Think about someone who actually dislikes you, but she's like, I fucking can't stand you. But god damn it, you got a big dick.
Yeah.
Like, woo! That
She doesn't want.
Uh-huh.
She doesn't want nothing from you except for dick.
For dick. I guess that wouldn't be the worst problem to have.
No, it's like kind of a. Unless you have a kid, and then it's just like, then there's other problems that come into it. She don't want to fuck with your personality, but she loves that dick.
See, and that's of course that's all she's telling everybody about too, is just the dick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just what it is.
And then I don't
Only
care.
thing good about our son is gonna have a fucking huge dick.
And I don't care. Women could pretend like they're not, but they're pigs. They hear about some fat dick and they're all over it. They don't care. They're just like, big dick. They could care less. He's like, oh, and he used to beat you, but he has a big dick. Oh, that's nice. Where's his number? You gross pigs.
God, so much worse than men. Never heard a guy like, she got the smallest pussy.
You heard about a tight one though.
Yeah. I guess that's right. But it's different terms. You know,
Smallest pussy, I don't know if that's quite illegal.
That's
legal.
what I'm saying. At that point, it kind of turns the conversation like, how old are these girls that you... Just want to make sure. Yeah,
The
right,
smallest pussy?
She got the smallest... Yeah, to describe it as the smallest pussy... Oh, she's got a big fat pussy. I love it. Love that big fat pussy.
Big fat baby pussy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's right.
Whoa.
Hey, speaking of big fat baby pussy, Valcone. A round of applause, everybody. Valcone swimmers can swim.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know if it's his yet.
Yeah, we don't know if it's his yet, but right now it's what we're told.
Hey,
He's got a kid on the way, everybody.
There's mild objection that it might come out brown. What was weird to me is, like, you know, I know, or I at least think, I know mostly that my wife would never cheat on me. But if she were
as
to
much
cheat
as you really could know, anybody would cheat on you.
if she were to cheat on me, and it were to have been, you know, not a white guy, it would be pretty obvious at the time the baby was born. And so I've been thinking different scenarios. You know, what if my baby comes out black or Chinese? It's like, he cheated on me with an Asian guy or a Mexican guy. But then what was even weirder to me is that my mom out of nowhere was like, yeah, you know, Sam has Latino roots.
Oh, okay.
And so her father is really dark.
So
So
she's
your baby might come out dark. And I'm like, what the fuck has she told
That's
you?
what I'm saying. She's trying. Sam told, like, listen, Laura, I love you.
I'm literally whiter than Kenny Chesney. Okay? I'm fucking the whitest guy you could fucking find. If my baby comes out any other shade... Then
Maybe your mom told her to sleep with somebody to get pregnant because you couldn't get her pregnant.
It's like, I used to do it all the time.
Yeah, exactly. And it happened to just be a brown dude.
I just call my mom a hoe. I just call my mom a hoe.
Holy shit! God damn!
Monkey's face just lit on fire. What the fuck just happened? Holy crap!
I need to
Monkey-
quit hitting fucking. I need to quit hitting.
Monkey just hit a lighter, and the flame went all the way up his face. It was like a blue dart from your mouth. What the fuck just happened?
It's leaking again.
Oh, the lighter is fucking...
Again?
Oh, it's leaking.
Throw it
Don't-
away.
Don't point it at me.
Oh my god!
It's
dude,
literally
blew up
spraying
again.
out fucking
Again?
gas.
Remember when it happened on the podcast? Fucking
That same lighter?
no,
No.
a different lighter.
So, for reference, Monkey just broke the lighter and then lit it as it was leaking, and the whole fucking
Thing just
flame just burned his face.
butane.
That's crazy.
Fuckers! I gotta go get another lighter. Shit.
That's funny.
So, what were we talking about before the fucking
What do you mean, what
monkey
we-
almost blew his face?
We were talking... I called my mom a hoe. Inadvertently. But we were talking about...
Your little Mexican baby.
yeah, we were talking about my potential little Mexican baby.
Your little chorizo.
Yeah. Dude, if it comes out with little fucking... I don't know. I just don't know what I'll do. Like, if it has a hairy back, I'll know it's not mine. Like, that's a fucking sure sign, right?
Yeah.
Because even my daughter, when she came out, and for reference, my daughter is adopted. She's 14 now.
I know
right?
that.
But they don't know that. I'm not fucking just talking to you, okay? Anyway, when my daughter came out, I saw her after she was born. She's my first cousin, but she had some Mexican in her, and she had a hairy back. You know what I mean? And that's kind of like a common tell sign. They come out looking like werewolves sometimes.
If they're authentic Mexican?
So if my kid's got a hairy back, and I'll never have a hairy back.
Okay.
No matter what I do. So if it has a hairy back, I'm fucking calling some bullshit.
Valcone's like, hold on, let me check it out.
So, if she did cheat, do you have to have a prenup in order to not lose half, or would that be like break of the marriage and you keep everything?
I already got married to her.
Well, no.
Without a prenup.
Well, no. So I'm saying if someone's to split up without a prenup, but it wasn't mutual, it's because the other party cheated.
It's not
are
like
they
she
still
could
entitled to it.
Well, like you see, I think a prenup is a good idea. A prenup basically is like you come into the relationship with what you have, and I come to the relationship with what I have, right? And so that's a great idea if you're rich. But literally, I was way broker than I am now. Like, the only thing that would happen if, like, I split with her and she tried to take half of what I already had, it's just not a lot. You know,
She'd be like, I'll take half those skateboards on the wall.
it's just not a lot. Like, everything else, like, all of my things are in my name. You know what I mean? All of the things that I own are in my name.
I'm gonna be honest.
And all of the things that she owns are in her name.
Your shit sucks.
I got a house.
I'm just.
That's okay.
Yeah, I got a house. Like, you know what I mean?
guess that's worth some money.
Yeah. It's so, like, it's that has never really come up. But we also kind of built everything that we have together anyway. So she deserves half. Like, I get that part of it. But if, you know, the whole fucking, if I was like a multi-millionaire and she took half my shit, yeah, I'd be pissed.
But
Why are we talking about her leaving me anyway?
Yeah.
It's because it's gonna be a black fucking baby, and I'm gonna be pissed.
No, see, here's the thing: is he didn't say her leaving you. He was just asking the question that if someone cheats,
Are they still entitled?
No, they're
to
not.
half?
No, they're not. Infidelity.
Okay.
Yeah, there's
Right?
different.
Okay.
It's called infidelity.
It probably.
What's it? Adultery.
Right.
I believe
That's
is
what I
what
was
it's
thinking.
called. Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
At least you have
Marriage
at least you have grounds to, like, separate the relationship and actually get your
Yeah.
compensated sum for something.
That's all I'm
like
looking
that.
for is just grounds to get rid of this shit,
Right.
you know?
But
a reason.
Walking
Give me a
around
reason.
blowjob.
Give me a fucking reason.
Yeah. I think there's statutes to that shit now too, though. That, like, fucking, they can try to repair the relationship or do this and that.
They can start sucking your dick
There
real
have
good
been there have
for
been
forgiveness.
enough there have been enough of these stories that I hopefully men have found a fucking loophole in the system.
Like R. Kelly?
No, R. Kelly is fucked.
No, he found a loophole. He apparently
first time.
Yeah, the first like 17 times.
Hey, he just made a lot of fucking white people a lot of money.
God damn.
And that's why no one ever gave a fuck.
So,
and now he's
what
not
was-
making that much money. They're like, all right, we're done with him.
When did the first R. Kelly thing happen? I swear it was like 2003.
No, earlier than that, bro.
It's like
it was when
2001.
he married Aaliyah in like 1996 or some shit like that.
She was like 16.
She
at
was
that
15,
time.
yeah,
Oh.
and he was like 27, and he married
Then?
her. Yeah, and that was like in 96,
How
dog.
old is R.
Nobody
Kelly?
said shit then.
Is R. Kelly just
R.
a few
Kelly's like
years-
50 something.
Yeah, but back
Damn.
then, she was 18. Like, it didn't come out until she was younger, till after.
Oh.
No, it didn't.
Huh?
Wait, so R.
No,
Kelly...
it
Look
didn't.
into it, dude. Look at.
I
into
did.
it.
I just watched the whole thing.
Oh, so you just because you watch one
Oh
thing,
my
you know
God,
fucking everything?
fucking shit.
Anyway.
One person with a certain point of
We're
view.
getting off the point. R. Kelly already came out with a video.
Oh, with him peeing on the girl,
with
dude.
him
Do you not
peeing on
remember
the
that
girl.
Dave Chappelle joke about if I'm 15 years old, if I want to get pissed on, I'm going to step out of the way. You know.
And how much time did R. Kelly do for that?
He didn't do any
He
time.
didn't do any time for
No,
that.
he got acquitted
He got acquitted.
because the girl on the camera and her family didn't come out.
All right. Well, if I pissed on a 14-year-old, I'd be in fucking jail for a long time. Either,
don't know.
Either way. I guess I got more
No,
tattoos.
depending.
But-
Why? Didn't you piss on your little boy?
So, anyway, that's besides the point. It wasn't sexual. It's just an accident.
It's
That shit with R. Kelly wasn't an accident.
yeah. I mean, I really don't even. It's just been going on for years. Everybody's
Anyway.
known about it.
So, but now he's going back. Through
He's
the same
getting
shit.
charged. Yes, he's been charged.
How are you R. Kelly? And just keep doing the same shit that you've been doing.
Because you've been getting away with it for fucking
You
years.
got away with it once. That should be a
Not
fucking.
once,
That
dog.
should be an opportunity.
Okay,
well,
Valcone,
he's probably.
I was
well,
going to say,
okay.
let me ask you something. Think
It's
about how
probably
many
happened
times
a
you
lot.
got in trouble as opposed to how many times you did some shit.
Do you think the majority of bitches he fucked were underage? I don't.
I'm just saying.
I'm
he's
just
probably-
saying there's probably a fair amount out there.
There's a large amount out there, and he's been getting away with it for years.
It's fairly large.
There's a
We're
large
in
amount.
agreement. It's probably not right to do. It's definitely not right to do.
I mean, that I could argue against. I don't know about that. Just kidding.
We're on the same side of the subject. God damn it, R. Kelly, how are you fucking up doing the same shit a decade, two decades later?
Why not? You're
Yeah,
rich.
it's not like he's hiding it.
He really wasn't.
He was doing it. He was doing this for so long. Society said it was okay. What else would you think?
It's
You
hot.
know, what the fuck else would you think?
We
Why
let
would
these-
you change your mind if after so much time of doing it, no one ever said to you anything once that was wrong, and then they say it to you like, you wouldn't stop doing it. You did it in the first place for a reason.
We let celebrities
But
and all
you-
these people
but
get
you
away
know
with
it's
shit. We just
bad.
let them do it.
You know it's bad. I heard something about
Of course it's bad.
I heard something about Robert De Niro. I don't know why it came back up. And you know what? It was because Robert De Niro's all fuck Trump now. Some lady brought up a fucking article that actually happened in like 1999 with Robert De Niro in a prostitution ring bust. But he was acquitted also, and they didn't bring him up on any charges. But the charges were that he was banging a bunch of 15-year-olds.
Who?
Yeah, so, and that kind of just got thrown out of there. And Robert De Niro I like, and there was less of a video, but he didn't do the same thing twice. You know what I
That
mean?
you know of,
Yeah.
bro.
How the fuck
He
do
didn't
you
get
know?
caught. He didn't get caught for the same thing twice. So R. Kelly, you just need to. Well, you're going to jail now. But you should have figured your shit out earlier.
Hey, I'd rather have my perverts be open with what their fucking freak shit is rather than hiding it. And
You never
fucking-
know.
You
De
never
Niro,
do
De
know.
Niro may have never.
De Niro is
but
white.
De Niro may
You
have
can
never
De
banged
Niro's
those
fucking
chicks.
white. Maybe that's the only thing.
Or maybe they were 18, you never know. You never know. But it was also Europe. So maybe he did bang some 15-year-olds. I'm not saying either
So
way.
it's okay 'cause
I'm
it's
just
in Europe.
saying there's a lot of sexual
So, you
accusations
want the truth?
going around.
You can't handle the truth. Wait, is that De Niro?
Yeah, no, that's Nicholson.
Oh, god damn it.
That's Jack Nicholson.
Isn't he talking to De Niro?
No, he's talking to Tom Cruise.
God damn it.
You silly son of a bitch.
I'm watching you, fucker.
Yeah, that's one.
That's one. I was trying to tie it in. I wasn't going to say, you want the truth, you can't handle the truth. I love teenage girls. But apparently that was Nicholson, not De Niro. Damn. The scent of a woman!
You know what I mean?
I'm just kidding.
A lot of sexual accusations are being thrown around nowadays, but I think they got R. Kelly's right. The motivation for what I'm saying is, God damn it, R. Kelly, you should have learned from your mistake.
Yeah.
You probably should, because you can still get 18-year-old bitches.
Yeah, R. Kelly could have got anybody he wanted. He really did.
They're out
he
there.
He really could have.
They're out there. How a 15-year-old chick or any underage chick knows about R. Kelly?
It's because he's going out and seeking them. He's sending people out to the malls. He
That's
walks through them.
predatory. I think they got the shit right with R. Kelly.
Yes, what do you mean?
I
Were
think
you
he got
expecting
shit
us to
right.
argue? No?
No, I'm saying he should have fucking changed up his act.
Of course.
You were having fun the first time.
I think
your career was at its peak. Some chicks, like
I just don't think
I
that's a
wanted to
mistake
think-
that you learn from.
Well, I wanted to think better of R. Kelly.
Of course you did, but that's behavior that is deprived and it's unjustifiable.
There's nothing
Therefore,
in this.
therefore
Don't worry
people
about
don't
it.
justify
I'm
getting
gonna
themselves
load it
clean.
up in a minute.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
But speaking of
I
that,
think
though,
R. Kelly did it.
In homage?
De Niro thing.
R. Kelly has some good joints.
Yeah.
He wrote some good music.
Hot and fresh in your kitchen. Remix to Ignition.
Ignition, hot and fresh in the kitchen.
She moved her hands
This-
to my fro, bouncing on 24.
I'm like she's only 15 years old.
Oh, hey, the lyrics are there.
Yeah.
It does rhyme.
Oh, my mind is telling me no,
But
my body's telling me yes. There ain't nothing wrong with fucking little 15-year-olds. Oh, so that's how he wanted to sing it. Those were the lyrics behind. That was the uncut.
Damn.
Those are the uncut lyrics. There ain't nothing wrong with
message was
15-year-old booty hole.
15-year-old booty house.
Yes.
Man, R. Kelly. This whole time.
Man.
What about that porn star? This is a fucked up. Since we're thinking about the children, thinking about the kids and how they're our future. This porno star Nacho, I don't know. I forget his last name. We're supposed to look him up. His name's Nacho something. He just tested positive for AIDS. I believe they know he knew he had AIDS and he was still doing porno.
Oh.
And he gave this 18-year-old girl AIDS after doing a scene with him.
What?
She should have fucking done her precautions, man.
You know, it's tough to feel bad because you're going, well, we're taking it in the ass in the porno industry, but at the same time you're thinking, well, but 18, that sucks. It kind of seems like, come on, you're kind of dumb at 18, right?
Nacho Vidal
Okay.
is HIV positive.
Damn.
I'm looking up more facts, but I pulled up the wrong. You know why?
Nacho Vidal.
I always pull up these very rumorous.
Just pull up his porno.
sites.
Let's see if he's got a big dick.
Okay. Well, it's probably gonna be gay porn, right?
No. Not if he gave it to an 18-year-old chick.
Pornographic writer, director, Nacho Vidal. Anal porn, hardcore sex. Oh, this is Pornhub. So, yeah. This is exactly what you asked for. Oh, yeah, he's fucking bitches.
All right.
He's fucking lots of bitches.
Now, at 18 years old...
He's got a big dick. It's good.
All right, it's been confirmed.
It's good sized dick. For sure. Well, that's unfortunate.
Well, what's fucked up is because if he knew he had AIDS and he was still fucking bitches, come on, dude. That's like he shouldn't. Don't they charge people with stuff for that?
They should.
Right?
Charlie Sheen didn't.
Charlie Sheen did.
Oh, nobody charged Charlie Sheen. He didn't get charged.
Charlie Sheen didn't get charged.
And apparently he knew he had it for a while.
Yes, he had it for a long ass time.
Charlie Sheen, you fucking scumbag,
anyway, but that's
bro.
different. Yeah, he is a scumbag, and he should be a scumbag too. But fucking, if I'm gonna do a porno, I'm gonna need to check your fucking,
They're supposed to go in every 2 weeks or some shit like that. Yeah.
Hey, let me see
You know
your
what his
papers.
thing was? He's
Oh
like,
yeah.
he's like,
Let me see your anal papers.
Yeah.
he's like,
Shit on this piece
not,
of paper. We need to check it for AIDS.
Do you not know who I am? I am Nacho Vidal.
Nacho Vidal.
Nacho Vidal. I've fucked everybody on the list. You're next.
I mean, yeah. Let's face it.
Of course, I do not have the AIDS.
I'm gonna be honest. No, if some dude Nacho was gonna fuck me in the ass, some dude named Nacho, I'd probably think like, oh fuck, dude, I probably got the AIDS down.
Exactly. You get the AIDS just by listening to that name.
His name was Nacho.
Nacho Vidal.
Nacho Vidal.
So, it didn't say who he gave AIDS because obviously she's not in porn anymore.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna say. I mean, I'd love to watch that scene.
I'm on Pornhub right now. You maybe pull it up.
I'll watch it on my own time. Not to jerk off or anything, man.
What's fucked up is they're gonna name that video Nacho Transfers. Or Nacho Infects. Chick with AIDS. Almost 18.
Almost 18. Barely legal.
Barely legal.
AIDS. Damn, that'd be a gnarly category. I bet that's a category that's not out there. AIDS transferring.
Oh, God, I bet it's
Whoa!
I was listening to these fucking experience. I don't know how you can never know how real anything anybody says anymore is, but it was basically stories about people going on the dark web, and they were coming forth with their experiences and shit. They're going through these crazy encryptions to get to different websites, and they get logged in, and it's just people killing people.
Oh yes,
but live, like they're paying for it.
Whoa!
Yeah, it's happening then, and there's people giving rapid donations to the people that are doing it. And this guy, he's in the video. He didn't mean to fucking get into it, so he starts trying to get out,
How do you accidentally fall into a fucking... come on, get out of here.
It's definitely not accidentally, but the story goes, somebody...
Whoa, what is this?
The story goes, somebody goes, hey, there's this weird, weird thing I've been trying to break through, but basically you're getting through these little black boxes, and as you get through these black boxes, the encryptions get harder, and it was just like a hacker was giving him something to hack, and when he hacked through, it said event starts in 2 days, so he kept his computer running. And then when the event came on, there's all these people, they sign into the event, they start talking to each other. Hey, how's it going? Hey, I haven't seen you guys since the last event. Glad you guys are out here. He's like, oh, trying to fit in, fucking starts chatting with the guys and everything.
Okay.
And video comes on, and for tonight's first victim, and it's fucking this dude dressed like the devil, and they fucking pull out this dude, and they sit him on a fucking bandsaw, and the bandsaw is spinning, and they fucking pull him down by his fucking testicles and rip this dude open, and it's all happening live. There's people sending live money as it's happening, and they're awarding the lady who won the fucking contest on there. They're like, thanks to, whatever the username was for picking this week's death selection. And there was like 4 of them to go. And this dude's just a normal hacker, so he hacked into some shit he wasn't supposed to. Then he starts trying to get out, any way he can. And the dude in the video is like, he fucking stops and he's like, what are you doing? He starts fucking talking to the dude. And he gets out or whatever, but at that point he was already too late, and he started getting pictures of him eating at Five Guys, and they had already figured out where he was fucking.
I want to hear more
from and shit. It was an interesting story.
I'm such a skeptic, dude. I'm such a skeptic. I'm just like, no, I don't believe it.
The dark web is a thing, man.
I know it's a thing. You can buy credit card numbers, kidneys.
Yeah. It's government sponsored is a lot of it. Actually, it's a government money that goes into it because they put so much into traffic what's going on and the amount of people that they can bust. So there's underground money that's really being funneled to keep the whole black net alive so that the government can know what's happening on that side. And the data there is actually bigger than the accessible internet at this point. There is more that you can access on the black web than there is that you can access on the regular internet now. It's that big.
And we'll be back with Valcones.
Wild theories.
Yeah, Valcones fucking conspiracy hour. The conspiracy hour.
Conspiracy hour.
Here with Valcone. Stay tuned. Get the hell out of here, Valcone. You crazy dumb son of a... You got a kid on the way. You can't be thinking like this. You're going to have a rational person. You got to be...
I'm just telling you stories,
damn
man.
it. Son of a bitch.
Telling you something I heard. I don't know how true it is. It's just some shit I heard. Bitcoin, bro. Invest now.
You know what? I heard a story that I believed for years. Women's rights. So this one guy talked about how he got into an underground battle with, when he was working for Black Ops, he got into a war, kind of like a battle with aliens who were living under the earth, who were living under America. They just found a whole civilization.
Oh, in Earth?
Schneider. I think his name is Schneider or something like that.
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah, the Schneider guy. And talks about how he got his finger blasted off. And dude, I believe this fucker for years, man. Like a dumb asshole. I went around telling people, dude, well, yeah, there's fucking aliens living under us and shit like that. And
he's really big into that. He's been on the podcast a couple times as Porter.
Yeah. Dude, come on. Get the fuck out of here. We gotta be rational. We gotta be sane.
I don't know. A lot of that inner Earth shit really makes a lot of sense. If you think about it.
And we're back with Valcone's Conspiracy Hour.
If you think about it, man, we're just up here. They could be down there.
They could.
Actually, no. One of the most convincing things I heard about that whole argument is there is more cave systems in the earth and underground like connections than we've ever even fucking knew were possible, and there's already thousands and thousands of miles of caves, and who's to say something didn't survive?
Why the hell do you keep
there.
telling me what I think is possible? You don't
No,
know
it's
you
not
don't know
even
what my mind
possible.
can
It's just
fathom.
it's just
You
real.
don't know what I can
It's just real
fathom.
things. I'm just saying that
I
what
can
people
fathom what you
what
can't
people
even-
already
Yo,
thought
don't tell me
were
what I can
possible.
imagine.
Yeah, for real.
I can
You can't
imagine the
imagine-
world.
I
I'm
can
saying
imagine
as a
world that's
collective,
all holes and fucking tunnels
The whole
and shit.
world used to think the Earth was flat.
You can't imagine how big a world I can imagine.
You were born in the age of the Hubble telescope. I'm just saying, there's more underground than what we knew. So
Yo.
hey, inner Earth might be a thing.
There is an underground tunnel from Texas to Washington where they smuggle UFOs.
Who said that?
Unidentified flying objects. SLC Punk.
Oh, yeah. That's funny.
You guys heard about the Jesse Smollett bullshit?
This guy.
Have you heard, Calzone? All right, so let me update people real quick, just for people who don't know out there. Jesse Smollett is the gay actor from Empire. Well, he claimed that one night he was out getting a Subway salad, which, okay, right there, number one. Who the fuck gets salads at Subway?
Which is
It's a lie.
It's really
And-
just code for getting your salad tossed.
Yes, that's down at the Subway underground. So he claims, and while he was out leaving the place, he got jumped by two guys who called him Homo Empire Guy and also black, and said this is MAGA country, and put a noose around him.
Yep.
After beating him up, and then everybody,
The whole country was behind him.
was
actually.
behind him. They're like, "Oh God!" And
How
then-
did that happen to our actor?
Yes, and then, well, it just as recently came out that it was all set up. He paid two black guys,
Nigerian brothers.
Nigerian motherfuckers, they might as well be black. They're all black if they're not white. You know what I'm saying, guys?
Right.
So, two black guys to say they were white and beat him up, and also put the noose around his neck or whatever the fuck happened, and he's a lying son of a bitch. Which wouldn't really be that crazy, but it kind of is as far as right now goes. Like, what the hell, dude?
The reason why he did it was because he was,
he wanted a
at
bigger
least what he
salary.
said.
What I heard.
Yeah, it's because he wanted a bigger salary. He wasn't satisfied with his salary.
So he's trying to raise his
he
profile
was trying to become a bigger star.
by apparently beating some MAGA guys.
Yeah, you ain't getting fucking no work after that.
No, yeah. Well, actually, yeah, he's back at Empire just as like an acting consultant already.
What?
Yeah.
I heard they fired him.
No, he's already back at work just as like an acting consultant. Yeah, you would think that we would be.
We
but,
fired Roseanne.
Oh yeah, we did fire Roseanne, didn't we?
Fuck.
Fuck.
And what did she say? Who
She just
even
made
do?
a horrible joke.
It wasn't even a horrible joke.
It wasn't. No, it was just an off-color joke, if you will.
Oh man.
And
give Roseanne her job.
yeah,
back.
yeah, absolutely.
Somebody give Roseanne her job back.
It was an off-color joke, and I don't know if you've ever saw the recording, but there's this recording where Roseanne's son is talking to her about it, and he mentions it, and she starts freaking out. I thought the bitch was white! I thought the bitch was white! She's all stupid, and I'm like, she really believed that bitch was white, dude, for sure. Like, she did not mean to make that joke. She said something about a senator who was a black lady.
She said the monkey
She
thing.
said she looks like Planet of the Apes. Yeah, exactly. A cross between
I
something
think
and Planet.
that's perfectly reasonable.
Yes, and if you've seen the picture, the bitch does look like a cross between the Planet of the
Planet of
Apes.
the Apes.
Absolutely, 100%.
Does she look white?
She's a little light skinned. She looks like Barry Bonds a little bit.
Barry Bonds is definitely not white.
But have you seen Barry Bonds these days?
Lately?
He looks
Yeah.
orange, dude. He's
Yeah.
orange.
Rookie Barry Bonds? I got
No
no
way.
clue.
Nah, that was like he did the Michael Jackson
Yeah,
thing.
Jerry curls and shit.
But
Wait,
anyways,
does Barry Bonds have the Michael Jackson vitiligo?
Michael Jackson didn't have vitiligo.
Well, that's why he said he did it.
No way.
That's what he blamed it on, is because he had vitiligo and he didn't want to look different colors, and so he just dyed his whole skin.
For entertainment.
Yeah. And then the whole Peter Pan thing, he said he did intentionally because he wanted to look like Peter Pan, which is very molesty, if you ask me.
What Peter Pan thing?
How
The bone structure?
Yeah, he changed his face to imitate Peter Pan.
Oh.
That was his inspiration because he wanted to be a lost boy. That is the intimacy of Michael Jackson right
God
there.
damn,
That
Michael.
That is who Michael Jackson is right
God
there.
damn,
Is
I'm
fucking,
sorry, dude.
Yeah.
Loved your music.
Deprived.
You know what?
Deprived childhood, and then he just wanted.
Did we forgive
kids.
Michael Jackson?
He didn't do anything.
Okay, so
He fucked some kids, bro.
Oh, no way.
Oh, he fucked some kids. It's a big thing in Hollywood. Everybody fucks kids.
Everybody
we were
in
just
Hollywood
talking about
fucks
R.
kids.
Kelly.
no,
R. Kelly made great
I
music
actually
too.
firmly believe that.
He fucked kids.
I firmly do believe that. Elitists love kids. Dude.
Oh yes, it's fucking a huge thing. Everybody fucks
Michael
kids.
Jackson was just fucking... He had no childhood. Why the fuck would he want to fuck kids? Makes no sense.
Because he got fucked as a child. He wanted to fuck other
Do you think
kids.
the Beatles fucked kids? Like, is Paul
Yes,
McCartney fucking
Paul
kids?
McCartney is fucking some kid as we speak. I don't know. Maybe
I'm
not
sure
all
Paul
of them.
McCartney fucked a couple kids.
But you know
She
what?
was
It's,
just
it's accepted.
17. You know what I
accepted.
mean. He fucked some kids.
Nobody's kid wanted to fuck Weinstein, so he had to force his actors. He probably fucked some kids too.
Who?
Weinstein.
Of course. They all fuck kids.
They all fuck kids. Kevin Spacey was accused of almost trying to fuck a kid. He probably fucked plenty of kids.
If you ask me, if you can't get famous...
These are all good actors.
If you
But
can't
goddamn
fuck
it,
kids
they
when you
fuck
get
kids.
famous, what's the point of even getting famous, right? That's
Right.
what we're trying to say here, right?
Yeah,
Right?
I think so.
Right?
I think it's where we're going with it.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
But I know that, yeah, like fucking the whole...
No, absolutely.
The elitists love children.
Pizzagate.
It's fucking crazy.
Did you hear about Pizzagate, Calzone?
No.
Pizzagate. Now for a minute, let's tune into Monkey's Conspiracy Hour. Pizzagate. It was just the accusation that all these top government people were, they were involved in an underground sex ring, and they were using pizza as like the code and shit like that. This pizza place has a new pizza with lots of, toppings and stuff like that, and shit like that. And if you look at it, shit looks pretty sketch.
Back in the 50s and 60s when they were fucking kids and they had to use slang like pizza.
No, this is in like 2006 and shit like that. Pizzagate. It was Pizzagate. That's what they called it.
Huh.
They like to add gate to any scandal after Watergate
Right.
to make it,
So people know. It's a
Yeah,
scandal.
exactly. To make them know it's a scandal.
Pizzagate. I think it's happening, man. We fucking busting sex child. Man, I don't even want to fucking get into it, but we're busting people doing nasty shit to kids all the time.
All the time.
All the time. And usually
All day
Usually-
long.
usually they're rich. Or at least that seems to be the people that get reported on.
Typically.
And the whole fucking Catholic Church is fucking every kid.
Every kid.
Ever. It seems like there's fucking every week there's another fucking high up bishop or something that's getting busted. It's still
Plucking
happening.
from his flock.
I thought it was just going to be a couple. They got busted over a short period of time. Now every kid everywhere has been like, I was fucked too.
Huh. God damn.
It's nuts. There's a guy in Denver. Oh, and then this guy, this LDS bishop, who just got busted in fucking Roy, Utah.
Uh-huh.
I think that was where it was, Roy or something like that. And he was he was doing the child, sex ring, and like the whole sex ring got busted up. But he was the fucking bishop.
Oh, yeah. Man, I'm not even surprised.
Yeah.
Wow, guys. We've really kicked this one into high gear, that's for sure.
Quit fucking kids.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah. It ain't cool.
Just let them be kids and shit.
It stinks.
It's garbage.
Plus, I can't even keep up with their music.
Kids?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I have no idea what's going on these days.
Yeah. Definitely don't want to fuck kids.
Do we like rap music, kids? Do we not like rap music? I don't understand. Is this rap music that we're listening to?
Something.
I don't know. Help me out. My dad went. Oh, sorry. My dad just went to the Ice Cube concert,
Oh, yeah?
and I told him, I was like, "Hell yeah! If I was 40 years old, I'd be excited too, dude." Fuck yeah, bruh.
He's all fucking calling you and shit.
Huh?
He's all calling you and
He's
shit.
texting me.
In between sets and shit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like,
No, he was
where the beer's
texting
at
me.
or
Yeah,
some
yeah.
shit.
He got wasted that night. I bet that's a tight show.
Yeah, Ice Cube's cool.
Of
Ice
course,
Cube's
Ice
cool.
Cube is cool. Come on.
He's still relevant. That's important.
His son made him relevant in that NWA movie.
The fact that they came out with that movie really brought a lot of shine back to Ice Cube, I think.
Yeah.
And, well, I guess Dr. Dre never really faded out. He's been doing big shit the whole time.
Dre's a billionaire. Yeah, Dre's cool. Dre's got billions.
Yeah.
Dre don't worry about shit, dude.
Yeah.
For real.
Uh-huh. Dre don't worry. I mean, I don't want to try to pretend
Meanwhile,
and
MC
pretend. I don't
Hammer's-
know you, Dre, personally. For all I know, you are hella down to earth and shit. But I mean, I couldn't imagine that you don't worry about much.
Yeah, he's not worried.
Unless he's a child fucker like the rest of them.
God damn it, Dre! Don't be a child fucker. No,
Don't be a
see,
child fucker, Dre.
I don't think Dre fucks children.
You said everyone in Hollywood does.
Dude, you gotta hope for your heroes, bro. You gotta.
He
hope
throws
for your heroes.
everyone around loosely.
Yeah, everyone is like a relatively loose term. Lady Gaga fucks children.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
Now, I don't know if I see her. Now, alright. Fuck it. You know what? Let's move on to something else. Fuck that. Speaking. No, I'm just kidding. So, you're big Tex, man.
Oh yeah, I'm Big Tex.
You're big Tex. Everybody.
Got my first taste of Texas.
Was it hairy and long and fucking salty in the
So-
back of your throat? Warm,
Let me tell you about.
full of vitamin D,
Let me tell you about.
vitamin T. You swallowed Texas dick. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yes,
All right, get to it.
supposed to leave for Texas on a Monday.
Uh-huh.
Last Monday,
Okay.
to be precise. And my flight is at 5 a.m. And I need to be at the airport by like 4 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
And so the alarm goes off at 3 o'clock. And I just set it on my Alexa the night before.
You got an Alexa?
Yeah. So
You're horrible.
I tell that bitch everything now. You know, Alexa, how do you feel today? Like, I just sometimes feel like assassinating the president. I had some guys knocking the other day. But anyway, so I just tell my Alexa whatever. Like, and I'm like, Alexa, set alarm for 3 o'clock. Alarm set for 3 o'clock. And the alarm goes off at 3 o'clock. Sam wakes up. She's like, hey, you ready? I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. But we can sleep for another 30 minutes because it's only going to take us 30 minutes to get there.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't say, Alexa, set alarm for 3:30.
Uh-huh.
And so Sam jolts up and it's 5:20.
Oh.
My flight is in 20 minutes. And
Now,
So
what happens? What's the protocol when you miss a flight?
as long as you're calling before the flight, you can get the flight changed. So I spent $900 basically. It was like $850, $860, something like that, and then after tax and everything. So I missed the flight, and I didn't get the insurance. And in the insurance, in some situations, like if your excuse is good enough, you only have to pay the $200 rescheduling fee. And there is a $200 rescheduling.
These rapey motherfuckers. You're giving them their money and you miss a flight and you're punished still.
So it's $200 rescheduling fee. But I didn't buy the insurance, which was $31. So she said, we can get you on the next flight. There's one seat available for this flight tomorrow. The cunt lied to me. There was fucking like 10 seats available. Anyway, it's just like...
When you were in the plane, you're waiting for everybody to fill up, or looking a little awfully empty in here, that fucking bitch!
Yeah. Unless all those unfortunate bastards missed the flight, too. No, she was like, there's a $200 rescheduling fee, and we can get you on the next... Well, okay, because I missed the flight. She goes, we can get you on the next flight today, but there's a rescheduling fee of $200. And then there's also a fee of $500 for the ticket change, because the tickets went up $500 today.
What the fucking...
And so the next flight was literally the next flight. It was 1 p.m. and I was supposed to get on my flight at 5 a.m. But she goes, you can reschedule for tomorrow, and I can charge you $247 plus the $200 rescheduling fee. So my tickets went from $900 to fucking $1,250 to get to Texas. So I go and fucking board the flight the next day. Already fucking pissed off. Like, I had a fucking shit day that whole day. And so I board the flight the next day. I get on the flight on time this time. Fucking, I'm there an hour early. 4 a.m., right? My flight's supposed to leave at like 5:30. Get into the fucking gate, pass security. One of the first people there, sit down in my terminal, and I get a text to my phone as I sat down. Flight delayed because of weather. Flight departs at 7:30.
Oh my god.
I'm there at 4:30. So
oh my god.
What do? Just fucking sit around, fucking... Can't really sleep, can't really do anything, fucking just wait for this flight to come. And flight finally gets there, fucking 6:30, and we fly into Dallas. I get into Dallas, Texas, and I'm at my terminal early. I've got like fucking... Because now my whole flight has changed, right? And the next flight into Dallas is supposed to be there like 45 minutes after I land. And I go to my terminal, or a little longer than that, maybe an hour, because I parked my shit. Yeah, I parked my shit, but I knew I had enough time to hit the bar.
Of course you did.
Yeah, so, and it's like early, it's in the morning, right? It's like...
You didn't drink on the flight?
It's like 11 o'clock. Well, they didn't serve alcohol that early in the morning on the flight.
What pussies.
But when I got to Dallas, it was about 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, right? And so I set up, have a couple of drinks, check my emails and shit, go back over to the terminal, and I got the fucking lady telling me, oh, they moved your flight, and your flight still takes off at the same time, but it's on the other side of the airport.
Oh, that's a big-ass airport.
Yeah, so fucking get on, and it's like somewhat in the same terminal, but each terminal in Dallas is a whole circle. Basically, it's a whole fucking it's like a mile and a half for each terminal, and there's 4 terminals, so it's in the same terminal, but I gotta run a fucking mile.
Yeah, they got like trains and shit that you get to hop on to get to the other side of it. I've been there.
Yeah, the SkyTrain. So I'm fucking booking it, and I'm just going across. As soon as I get to the terminal, I fucking sit back down, finally see all the other people, and fucking sweat my ass off, and they send me another fucking text. Flight is delayed. And I had to wait till 2 o'clock to board the next fucking flight.
Oh my god.
So I'm fucking sitting there waiting fucking 2 hours, man. And just stressed out. And I hate flying because I get fucking motion sick as fuck. And so So I wait fucking 2 hours, board this goddamn flight. Let me hit this.
Please do. This story sucks.
I wish our audience could have a hit of this. Like, more interesting.
No, just kidding.
Board this flight. We take off. And I think I'm finally done with the bullshit. And it's about an hour and a half flight from Dallas to Midland, Texas, where I'm going. And
was it Midland?
The whole time we're flying, it's kind of like stormy weather, so there's a little bit of turbulence the whole time. And we're fucking coming into Midland, and we're about to land. Like, the dude, I can hear the fucking the flight gear coming out, you know, and the plane is slowing down. So you know you're about to land. The pilot just made an announcement we're about to land, so we're gonna land. And fucking, we're coming down. I see a little bit of the outskirts of the desert. I'm like, we really are in the middle of nowhere. And then all of a sudden, the flight gear goes up. And I can hear the fucking wheels going back into the underside. What is this? Woo! And I'm like by the plane. I'm by the fucking, you know, the wing. And I see the wing is fucking like turning, you know, back down. So it's going back down. And then the engines kick in and we're going back up in the air.
What the hell?
And I'm like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this?
Are you looking around at everybody?
Everybody's
just kind of like, what
is going on? And I'm sick because I'm always sick on planes. I always get sick. That's why I've been drinking all morning, you know, to help cope. And so we're fucking going faster now, going back up into the air, and the flight attendant doesn't know what's going on either. And so, but there's a message that gets sent back, you know, eventually after like 5 minutes of everybody
Praise Allah.
there's considerable panic. Like, what is going
Praise
on?
Allah. We're going to finish doing what we've started on 9/11.
Right. And so finally, as a message gets passed back, we're going to Lubbock. We're going to Lubbock, Texas, because Midland can't handle this airplane right now.
What the fuck?
So they fly us into fucking Lubbock, and Lubbock was another like 45 minutes out.
Lubbock.
And I'm feeling like shit at this point. Fucking just terrible. Finally landed in Lubbock, and they kicked everybody out of the main area of the airport where we were hanging out, you know, to get drinks and shit. And they're like, go wait by the front doors. And they're like, we're going to get a big bus, and we're going to all fucking send you into Midland, but we have to find the bus.
What the fuck? Are they being for? They're being for real.
They're being totally for real. Like, I was ready to sit down, have a drink.
They're like, nah, we're just joking with y'all.
No, I was ready to sit down, have a drink in the fucking bar in Midland there, and the people are telling us you need to go out by the front. They're gonna have a bus take you from this airport to Midland. It's about a 3-hour drive.
Jesus
Oh my god.
Yeah. So I go out there to go get on the bus, and there's no bus. And then I find out because everybody's pissed. Then I find out that there is no bus, and they're still trying to find a bus to take us to go down. And I'm fucking just done. So
Dude, what
I
airlines was
explained-
this? Shitty fuck airlines?
Thank you.
.com or something like that?
Thank
dude?
you, American Airlines.
Oh my
You
god.
fucking selfish bastards. Anyway, they finally find a bus, and it was after like 45 minutes of waiting, of everybody just mad, and they're like, we have a bus, but it's an hour out, so that's what it is.
Oh
And it's a
God.
3-hour drive to get to where you're going at this
It's like
point.
I bought a fucking plane ticket, not
Dude,
a bus ticket.
It's already like 6 o'clock.
Uh-huh.
Right? Like, I fucking wasted my whole day doing this shit.
Uh-huh.
And I finally just called my sister. She's in Midland. So she had to drive 3 hours out, or what I thought was 3 hours out. But she was like, "Oh no, we'll be there in a fucking jiff." And seriously, they got there maybe 2 hours tops. They were fucking flying, I bet. But instead of waiting at the fucking airport, I took an Uber into town and had some drinks at the closest bar I could find.
Okay.
That was the fucking worst.
God damn,
flight.
dude.
Just back to back delays.
And all because you missed your first flight, too.
Yep.
I bet your first flight would have been pleasant.
Perfect. It would.
And be like, yo, sir, we got an extra seat up here up front if you'd like to fucking get on up here. Why, yes.
You know.
Why, yes. Beautiful morning, isn't it? Yes, it is, sir. But no, because you're you. You got what you got.
I didn't think about that. Like, if he did...
Yeah.
completely different.
The morning crew, weather's great. He makes it in early.
That's literally
good
the moral
news, everybody.
of the story.
Your flight's leaving early.
That is
Free
literally
drinks.
the moral of this story. Is just don't.
It's the
miss
captain's
your flight.
100th fucking. Yeah, dude, that's
sucks,
hilarious,
bro.
dude.
So that's what it took to go see my family in Texas, and that was just the first taste of Texas. So the rest of Texas was very, very flat, very deserty in all directions. My brother-in-law works for the oil rig out there, so just went and hung out with them in the middle of Texas. The crazy shit, we went to a bar out there, and there's 2 bars in the town. There's one road in the town connecting everything.
One black, one white.
One fucking road in the town. And it's a 2-lane road in the middle of the town. It goes through fucking everything. Right? And there's 2 bars in the town. They're both on the same road. You know, about 2 miles apart. Both of the bars require a membership.
Membership?
Yeah, you have to pay dues to these fucking bars. There's 2 bars in the town. Gotta pay a membership.
What the fuck? The drink there?
Check this out.
Hopefully beers are cheap.
Check this out, man. we went to the bar one night. It's like maybe a mile and a half down from my sister's house. And it's not big at all. You know, like we go to the outside and it's maybe my living room and my kitchen. It's pretty small. It's like a small house, really. It's like you're going to drink at somebody's house.
Okay.
Best way I can explain this. But before we got there, my sister's telling me about the dues and about the type of people that drink there, and she's like, "You can bring your kids to these bars."
Whoa.
And she's like, they'll even let your underage kids drink there if
They're cool enough.
If the parent. And I didn't know if she was joking or not, you know. But we get to the bar, we fucking go in, and this place is
It's crawling with underage kids, dude. Fucking getting wasted.
As soon as I walked in, man, that was the first thing I noticed. Is there's fucking a couple of guys and ladies at the bar, and there's a fucking like 5-year-old and a kid
selling Lucy's
and a baby
for $0.25 a piece.
There's literally a baby in a fucking in a car seat sitting on the pool table.
Oh my god.
Whole place is filled with cigarette smoke. Right? And the bar, it consists of 2 refrigerators and like 12 bottles of alcohol still on the wall. Right?
Okay.
It's like the craziest
it really literally is
moonshine
someone's
bar I've
someone's
ever
shack
seen in my life.
that they fucking set up.
Yeah, it's got 3 pool tables in there. Fucking little kids hanging out.
Oh my god.
And so I ordered a shot, and of course they had Jack, but I noticed they didn't have any taps, so the only beers there were the beers in the fridge.
The bottles.
Yeah, so I got a fucking...
They're all get it yourself, motherfucker.
Yeah, regular...
Goddamn.
Regular old bottle of Budweiser, and... But yeah, it was the craziest fucking bar experience I ever had, and they have to pay dues to even
Nobody was smoking weed at this bar.
go to the bar. Oh, no. I don't think anybody in that part of Texas had weed, except for me.
You just happen to be the lucky dude.
Yeah, I happen to be the luckiest motherfucker in
Damn.
the area. I mean, some of them probably got weed.
Uh-huh.
A lot of them got crack and meth or whatever the fuck they're serving out there. A lot of
white people.
yeah, well, a lot of white people, a lot of Mexicans.
Did you run into any real racism besides your family?
I noticed.
And besides the racism
noticed
that
how
came out of you when you were down there.
I noticed how the town was kind of self-segregating.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're driving through one side of town, and my sister is like, "This is the Mexican side of town," you know. And we're driving by. It's like fucking seriously, carniceria, fucking supermercado, you know, fucking everything. Everything. There's piñatas hanging out of fucking windows and shit. It's straight up fucking the Mexican side
Everybody's
of
wearing
town.
a sombrero.
It's the fucking Mexican side of town, man.
Everybody's got shoes that are really curly at the point, at the front.
Saw two lowriders fucking at least going through, you know.
One of them had a mural of the Virgin Mary on top of it.
She's kind of giving me the breakdown of the town. She's like, and that's the Mexican Walmart. That's where all the Mexicans go to shop.
Walmarte.
And I was like, wow. That's crazy. That's where we see all the Mexicans in Utah, too, right? But anyway, and then we're driving through another side of town, and it was like a quarter mile.
Wait, hold on. What did you just say?
I said that's where we see all the Mexicans in Utah, too.
Is Walmart?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyway, but she classified it as the Mexican Walmart.
The Mexican Walmart.
And then we
Walmart.
we go a quarter mile, and she goes, and we're coming up on the black side of town.
Nice.
And there was really a
gun
change.
store, liquor store, gun store, liquor store.
It was weird. Like the first thing I noticed is a church's chicken.
Oh shit.
And I was like, that's kind of racist. Like, really? You just gonna fucking call it the black side of town because it's a chicken shop? But we drove like a block, and there was a Popeyes.
Oh shit!
We
were like more
and then
chicken.
it was like barber shop, and then I started only seeing black people.
Oh shit!
For like a fucking good mile stretch, and I was like, wow, that's really a coincidence, or there's a lot of black people settled in this area, and there's a lot of Mexican people settled in that area. But she seemed to know the area pretty well, so I didn't question it.
Okay.
Maybe it's implied racism. Maybe it's all a big coincidence, but goddamn.
Maybe that's just how it
Good
should
observation.
be. Separate but equal, you know what I'm saying?
Seems like it was self-segregating, but they had about the same shit.
Separate but equal.
Separate,
Malcolm X.
Different but equal. Different but equal.
No, separate but equal.
Yeah.
We shouldn't mix together. We should all be in our own different sects of the country.
I don't know. People should.
Us Mexicans will take the West Coast.
People should keep making these little caramel babies.
That's what you're about to have.
Oh yeah.
I'm just trying to support.
Because
my fellow
sometimes
people.
Sam has some Mexican in her, so sometimes every here and there a baby comes out black. I don't know, how it happens.
Or hairy back.
Right. Hairy backs and mustaches. I know that kid.
If your daughter has a mustache, oh shit.
He comes out looking like Pablo Escobar with a fucking cigar in his mouth and shit like that.
Little bastard. Yeah. That definitely ain't my kid.
Where the coca? Where the coca, papa? Coca, papa! Well, shit, guys. This was a good one.
Yeah, it was fun. Glad to be back in Utah. Just made it back.
Yeah.
Got the skin of my teeth.
We're good.
There was no delays on the way back though.
I'm sure it was all
it
right.
went fucking smooth as hell.
When
It was
you
what
met-
the first flight should
Yeah, I
have
was gonna
been.
say when you hit your flight on time,
Yeah.
things usually go well.
You know how that? God damn, they fucked me good. They really.
They're
fucked
really,
me
dude.
good.
That's insane. They were gonna put your
Did you
ass
ever
on a
check
bus.
Did you even try checking a different airline? Like before you bought it?
Well, I bought the cheapest airline originally.
Yeah.
But Like, instead
See?
of like this 200 rescheduling fee and then 200 for a new ticket, you just see what it costs for just a new ticket in a different airline, or just buying the ticket outright.
No, I didn't. But I had already missed my first 2 flights, so that meant I would have had to buy basically 2 flights going in.
All right.
Yeah, back.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Because I still had the flights back, but I would have had to basically bought 2 flights at another airline for the same day because there was fucking layovers. Maybe there would have been one directly to Midland, but it's all from what I understand, it's a very small airport. There's fucking one building. It's like a warehouse that they're running shit out of.
Well, all I gotta say is thanks for having us here on the Valcone Conspiracy Hour, man.
Yeah.
It was good talking to you.
Bush did 9/11.
All right.
Jesse Smollett is innocent.
All right. Cool, guys. Keep on sucking that vagina.